Hey guys, Barbara here, and I've got Joe with me today.
Hi folks, how you guys doing?
Jada's also going to be in on this video, okay, because she has a part that she's going to play in this meal. Today we're going to be making a Valentine's Day meal for you and your honey. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. Say hello to my mother.
Hi everybody.
She's not shy, okay? Joe and I are working hard trying these days. Say hello to my guest, Mario Ramirez from
Box 11.
Oxtails. Today I've got Jory because Joe's sick.
And I'm leaving.
And, yes, Jory's sick.
Best kid.
And we're Honorable Mayor Aquilina Warren.
Attack!
Where shall we start? Because it all looks so good.
Let's start with this bread.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show with my sister.
Alright, Joe, what are you handling for me?
I'm handling the chicken. I'm gonna bake the chicken.
Alright, cool. So you put all these spices?
Put all these spices in my chicken.
No wonder it's so good. Well, what I'm doing over here is a slaw. It's type of a coleslaw. So what I have, these potatoes, Jada's gonna come and do that part, okay? Everybody is participating in this video today because everybody had something to offer up. So for this, I'm using some of the red cabbage, some of the regular cabbage, some Roma tomatoes. I don't know if I'm gonna need all three. Some cilantro, and this. Fat-free Italian dressing. It has to be the fat-free kind because it's sweeter, has more sugar in it, okay? So for this, I don't want these to be too choppy, so I'm just gonna like run my knife through it like that. All right? That's all I'll be doing. Joe can go ahead and do what he's doing. Joe, tell us what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm getting the chicken ready. I'm gonna wash it up. Take it out of here.
And you're gonna wash it with water and what?
Water and vinegar.
We have some lemon too if you wanted to use any lemon, Joe.
Yeah, I want the lemon for later.
Okay, lemons for later. Oh, this is gonna be a wonderful chicken. I know what he's gonna do with that. So we have Joshua running camera. Jada's getting all ready. She's putting on hair and makeup so she can come do the potatoes part of this meal. This is something fun for you and your honey for Valentine's. Baked chicken that's gonna be so scrumptious. This awesome salad that's gonna pop. And also whatever Jada's gonna do with the potatoes, and we're gonna do a really, really easy and great dessert. One that's gonna impress, okay? So if you're trying to impress your honey, just stick with me and we're gonna get to all this, especially the dessert. So let Joe go ahead and wash. I'm gonna continue chopping right here, and then we'll be back when Joe is putting his beautiful spices on the chicken. All right, so what I'm doing here, see, I chopped up all the tomatoes. I didn't need all of it with that cabbage that I had. And I washed the cilantro, and I'm just kind of picking it from the stems. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what Joe's doing. He's going to show you his secret rub that he's been putting on all these wonderful broiled chicken that he makes. You were so into that. I got a piece of rebel on my shirt. So what are you putting right there? Chili powder. And then cayenne.
Cayenne pepper. You don't want too much pepper because you want to get too hot.
You think? That's a lot of pepper. He says you don't want too much pepper after he done put a whole bunch of pepper. I'm telling you guys. Here is the office. Black pepper. And everything he's doing with this measuring spoon like you would stir coffee with. So this works out to be like a whole tablespoon if you want to measure, guys. All I'm doing is tossing.
You got to put it to your taste.
Now this salad right here you can do from the day before, but don't put the dressing on it. Just do this and cover it up, and then the next day when you're doing the rest of your meal, Valentine's Day, all you got to do is put this. Did he put any of this yet? So he's putting lemon pepper. Any salt yet?
No.
So take a look at what we're doing for this. This is done. This is a slaw. All right, Joe, not too much noise with your spoon. I'm always mindful of you guys that watch with headphones. Smell that. Smell that, Joe. That's delicious. It looks so clean and healthy, you know? So this is done. I'm going to put this in a pretty bowl and set this on the fridge. And then I'm going to move on to the dessert. But we're going to let Joe finish up what he's doing with the chicken first, because we have to pop this chicken in. Because how long do you normally bake your baked chicken for, Joe?
3 hours.
He doesn't even know. He said, about 3 hours.
Until it's finished.
He bakes it until it's crispy. That's my word. You can go ahead and use it,
No,
okay?
you want it, but
Did you put any salt yet? So you don't normally put salt in your rub.
no, not really because you put salt to taste.
You want to control it.
Right.
Okay, so then he's gonna rub some Belizean ricotta on this. You know, this is from the Anato. Open that for him.
What I do with the salt,
Uh-huh.
I will take it and shake what I want. Put the
Inside the chicken. See, some people don't do that.
inside, outside.
You know, and I was gonna stuff this chicken with some bread stuffing, but we're gonna do a turkey really soon, and I'm gonna save it for that.
You can just
What are you cutting? You just opening it up?
open it up like
He already took out all the
right.
inside stuff. He's only leaving, what's that? Can you show us what you have left behind there, John? Right here, the neck. And what else?
The gizzard.
Why are these things called gizzard? Aren't they like the kidneys and the heart and the liver and stuff? And Joe call them gizzards. I really think that's a word, right? Isn't that a word in cooking? Barbara don't know her terms. So everybody in this house love it when Joe season the meat, because my goodness, he is good at this. He's got that anointing in his hands. But you guys can have it too, because you saw what he did right here. So Joe, what's gonna happen for us on Valentine's Day, babe?
We're gonna have some good chicken.
Oh, my salad is ready. I just need for Joe to move it on my way so I can get a pretty
If you
bowl.
look, I'm not putting a lot of salt because the salt is
Low sodium.
low sodium.
Sea salt has less sodium than the other one with the girl with the umbrella. No credit to her.
Yeah, take a little piece of ricotta.
Uh-huh. If they don't have this, they could use paprika, right?
Right.
I happen to not like the smell of paprika. It smells like a tea.
If you look, I got a little bit of.
There's a little bit of water there. That's just that kind of leaked off of the chicken. He didn't add that extra, so he kind of just gets his ricotta wet or like dissolved in that water. But I don't do that. I just rub it all over the chicken. Maybe that's why my chicken don't come out as good as his. I always tell you guys that I'm the one that's the mouthpiece in here, but Joe's the one that knows how to cook. All right, he knows how to cook all this type of stuff. Bread, I can beat him. I can beat him on the bread. Joshua's trying to hold back a sneeze because of all the spices. So look, he's just gonna go ahead and rub the spices on here. And I'm gonna go get something for him to bake this in.
The inside.
You put it on the inside too? All right, you guys saw what he's doing, right? He's just rubbing it really, really. That's why it's called a rub. And Jory just asked him, Dad, if you have rub left over, can you save it for me? What are we gonna do with that lemon?
Squeeze it over. Oh, get the middle.
Before you bake it, right? Right now?
Right now.
Let me grab that lemon, guys.
Rub it all over. Just keep.
Joe, did somebody take it?
It's in the thing.
So let me get this lemon from Mr. Joe.
Squeeze it right in there.
Squeeze it in here?
Yeah, squeeze it right.
Even with the seeds?
It's okay.
Doesn't matter. So this is the trick why the chicken tastes so good, right?
Yep.
So he just doesn't rinse it. You want the whole lemon?
Yeah, do the whole thing.
He doesn't just rinse it with the lemon or the lime. He leaves the lemon or the lime in the gravy. No wonder people want to eat off their finger when Joe don't cook.
Okay. That's
All
good.
right. So just let me get something for him to put that in, something for me to put this in, and then when we come back, he'll be sticking that in the oven, okay? So we're doing it together. Joe's putting his chicken in the pan. I am dumping my little coleslaw in this beautiful dish. So this can be chilling while the chicken bakes. So Joe says the chicken takes like 3 hours. I put it on convectional roast because the oven can do that. I think that makes it cook with air. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it just cooks the chicken really crispy and nice. And I'm going to time it today to see how long it really takes. Take a look at that, Josh. Gorgeous so far. And then look at Joe's beautiful chicken. It already looked brown before it baked, Joe. So Joe's going to go ahead and put that in the oven. And I'm going to put this in the fridge. And then Jada's going to move through here and start doing what she wants to do with these potatoes. I am so grateful to have Jada. Because every time I want something unique as a side dish, I'm like, girl, Help your mama out.
She'll call me. We're gonna do roasted potatoes, y'all.
Or huge potatoes.
So you take your potatoes, you wash them. You can keep the skin on them because they're gonna be roasted and crispy anyway. And this is for the Valentine's Day thing for two, so you don't need a lot.
You want to cut it on the cutting board?
Let's sure use the items that Mom has.
So Jada,
Yeah.
while you're doing this, I don't want you to get cut, but can you tell us a little bit about what's happening on Valentine's Day? Because this video is going to be uploaded 2 days before my Valentine's Day.
My album is coming out. Yay!
And how can they go buy this album?
Go to jadajulianne.com. That's JADAJULIANNE.com. And get your pre-order now.
Yes. So now tell me, if they buy the hard disc, right? They'll get the digital download right now if they pre-order.
Yes.
But after this pre-ordering session is over, they may not get that deal, right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So Jada's first record, CD, EP, whatever you want to call it, guys, is dropping 5 beautiful songs, all written, composed, what else? Performed
Vocalized,
by Jada.
harmonized.
And then Colin, tell what Colin did.
Colin produced. He actually
Mixed?
is in one of the harmonies.
He's in one of the harmonies.
He's doing the lows.
Is that a surprise
Yeah.
for us? Okay, I can't wait to hear what song it is.
And he has produced me. He's made my website. He's my manager.
He mixes it.
He mixes it.
Produces meaning that he puts the music, right?
He puts it together.
So he didn't just put the music, he's also the money behind this CD, okay? Let's give Colin his
He
props.
really is, yeah.
Yeah.
So, trying to make his money back. Cardi B, you know how she says, I'm gonna make that shmoney. I like
right.
Cardi B.
I like her too, yeah. I like her too. I like a lot of the peoples you like though.
Because she's real, you know? She ain't fake.
So Jada's just cutting these into some big chunks. Alright, Jay, I can cut these other 2 for you while you starting to spice
I
it.
don't think you'll need that much. It's just you and Daddy, right?
Yeah, it's just for 2.
And Joshua, apparently.
Moocher.
So.
Okay, you start your spices while I cut.
So you're gonna put them on this young piano here, and put that foil so you don't ruin your pan and get your mom mad like I do.
Who does she sound like? She sounds like somebody.
Okay. And you're gonna get them all up in there.
I don't understand how Joshua got involved in this beautiful dinner for 2.
Because you're your first child, I guess. So I guess it's a celebration.
Joshua
of your
reminds me a
love.
lot of my mom. My mom used to plan her meals weeks in advance. What am I gonna eat on Wednesday though? I was like, Mom, chill. So what do you think? That's good.
That's good.
We don't want to put any more to overdress
So you
the pan.
take your olive oil and you go all the way around. Get them nice and coated.
And Jada says for this meal you can sprinkle some garlic powder, but I don't really like garlic. The smell
Well,
of garlic.
we won't put too much. You usually
Put some?
Yeah, you put.
Okay.
They usually put fresh garlic, and I know you don't like that.
But you can put a little bit of the garlic powder as long as you don't overdo. I'm good.
Put some sea salt.
I'm already liking this. I'm drooling.
Put some lemon pepper. Your spices.
This is kind of like the same thing that Joe put on the chicken, so it'll go.
Yeah.
Some cayenne,
Make it spices.
black pepper, and then this is gonna go.
These
with
are optional if you want more chili and garlic. Do you want any garlic?
Did you put any already?
No.
Okay, put a little bit. I just want to see. I just don't like. I like garlic, the taste of it. I just don't like the smell. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Okay. And then you rub them up. Make sure they all get evenly coated.
It's looking good. So this goes in the oven.
For 30 minutes on 400 degrees.
Fahrenheit?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you'll know they're done when they're crispy and you can put your fork through them and they're al dente in a sense.
So now what I'm going to do after Jada jams this in the oven is work on the dessert. You guys are going to love this dessert because I'm looking forward to this.
And yes, my hands are clean. And there you go. You're now seasoned. And we will see these when they get out of the oven, which will be in 30 minutes on 400 degrees.
Did y'all notice that I went and got one of my aprons? I don't have any like this one for sale because I use like scrap material to make this one for myself. But soon and very soon. So check out my website, alright, bearpantryshow.com to see the stuff that I have for sale. So we're gonna do cinnamon rolls, alright, because I really feel like this will go over well with this dish that I'm making. Even if you guys have not dealt with dough yet, do not panic. This is such an easy bread to do. This is one of the easier breads, all right? So this is 8 cups of all-purpose flour. It's not sifted. Dry ingredients include 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, a teaspoon of salt. I robbed some of the sugar to make my yeast, 2 tablespoons of yeast with a 1/4 cup of warm water from the faucet and just a little bit of the sugar to make it rise. 2 eggs. This is a stick of butter melted. 2 cups of cold milk from the fridge and some instant pudding, the vanilla one. All right, this is a 3.5 ounce. Very simple bread. So let's get started right away while our yeast is still coming up here. We're gonna go ahead and add just our dry ingredients to the flour. And then I need a whisk. I like these pretty colored things that Tanisha gave to the show. So first things first. Let's go ahead and open our pack of Jello pudding. Well, I keep calling this Jello pudding, but it's not Jello. It's just store brand. But that's how strong that marketing is with Jello, though, because we keep calling it Jello. We just want to go ahead and dump this in here. Now, remember, when it comes to pudding mix, they firm up like within 5 minutes. And we want this to stay like a liquid. So let's start stirring until this is well incorporated. We don't want any lumps if we don't have to get any lumps. Ooh, that thing smells good though. It smells creamy, you know? So I'm just going to go ahead and stir this. There we go. It's already starting to get firm. Whisk the eggs just to break the yolk. No big drama about this. And then, let me tell you something. Do not forget the butter. I had the butter in the microwave just now and almost forgot it. So just whisk that around. You don't even need the thing from the stand mixer. You use your hand, all right? This is easy. You can do this. I promise you, you can do this. Pour the eggs in. Let me do the yeast first before I get to the butter. The yeast. And if your yeast doesn't rise, throw it out and do a fresh batch, all right? The butter melted. And then the pudding mix. As we do this, see, this is what the dough hook would do, right? This is your dough hook. Your 5 fingers. Oh, see? Look, see, it's thick. It's getting thick already, guys. It's getting thick. So we have to move fast. So I'm gonna need warm water to bring this together. And you dump it out on the countertop when you feel comfortable, all right? Don't dump it out before. You wanna add that in a little bit at a time because you don't wanna overwet the dough. You will be able to feel it, okay? Don't be afraid. See, this is wet and sticky. But look, see? All that's dry. A little bit more. I would say I got 3/4 of a cup just now and I filled that cup. It's always best to wash and dry your hands, all right? When messing with dough. So I'm still trying to just make it come together as a ball. Put it back in the same bowl because I don't want to wash twice. Cover it up with my beautiful Belize cloth. And then in 1 hour, we're going to come back and check on this, all right? Now the chicken's been in the oven for an hour. This needs an hour. And then Jada's potatoes need 40 minutes. So we're trying to time everything to be done all at once. Take a look, guys. It didn't even need an hour because the kitchen is so hot due to the fact that Joe is still baking the chicken. So let me go ahead and dump this out and just make sure I get all the air out. You can also punch it, all right? You can punch it like it owes you money. This part does take a little bit of practice to roll out the dough into a rectangle. Normally, I would roll it like super long and then not so wide because I want a lot of small buns. But I want some fat ones today, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll it a little bit wider and a little bit shorter in the length. Now, when I made my video the first time with this ooey gooey cinnamon bun, I didn't do this. I didn't like roll it out and fold, roll and fold. I learned to do that when I did the sweet rolls, the small sweet rolls. And I really like doing this to these type of sweetbreads because it just gives it some layers, all right? Just let me go ahead and make my rectangle. To make the cinnamon sugar, I'm going to put 2 cups of brown sugar to 2 tablespoons of cinnamon powder and some melted butter. But you can actually tweak this any way you'd like. You can make it less sweet. You can put more cinnamon. You know, just go to your taste. Let me go ahead and add my melted butter. I'm actually making this recipe twice today because I'm going to give 1 batch away to someone. But for this one, we're going to do it as a paste, all right? So I'm going to use my spatula to spread. Look at the left-hand side of your screen. On that one, what I did was melt the butter, brush it on with a barbecue brush, and then just sprinkle the cinnamon and sugar. So let me go ahead and get all the corners of this one. And for both of them, all we have to do is the same thing. Just tuck it like if you're rolling a towel. And just get all the way to the end. Just go left, right, left, right. Just roll it, guys, roll it. And when you get to the end, you want to sew it shut, okay? Just pinch, 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 because you don't want it to start releasing on the edges here. And you pinch the other ends too, the shorter ends. You pinch everything like this. See, everything shut. Roll it over on the seam and then cut it about 2 inches, all right? So in a greased baking tray. The other ones are already baked, so these ones are going to go in now. And these only go for 20 minutes at 350, all right? Guys, Jada lied about them potatoes. 30 minutes ain't enough, all right? So I have them going a little bit longer. They're looking good though. I'm making just a little icing glaze here. I'm not gonna do the cream cheese thing that I do from time to time with these. Aren't these gorgeous though? Let me go ahead and just mix this down. A little bit more liquid. Just to pour on top. You can do a cream cheese frosting like I have in my previous video on this. I'll link it in the description for you guys. So, I think this is good enough. We still didn't cut the chicken yet because it still needs to cool down some more. And you can always make some more of this if it's not enough, alright? I don't like to put too much of this because Joe doesn't like it too sweet. So let that settle first and we'll see if we need more, and we'll just mix up some more icing sugar with some more milk. By then, hopefully the potatoes are going to be done. This potato needed a lot of time. This is 50 minutes. Don't listen to Jada, alright? Every time I poked it with a fork, it wasn't done. But it's done now. So take a look at our little... Ooh, take a look, guys. For Valentine's, the chicken, we've got a little bit of this gravy here that we can work with. The potatoes, this is our gorgeous dessert, and the salad. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and slice up this chicken for you guys towards the end of the video because it's still cooling down. And then we're gonna taste right at the end. But for right now, I just wanna ask you, if you've loved what I've produced, please go ahead and thumbs up the video, share it for me. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you can know when I upload or publish something else. And a special shout out to all my beautiful sponsors, all right? Stay till the end and you'll see us taste. all the way to the end of the video, don't forget to check out my other channel, Bear Pantry Talk, for reviews and family vlogs. Also, follow us on social media. All links are in the description below.